Hi everyone, welcome to Yin Yoga. If you're not familiar with Yin, this is a type of restorative yoga that consists of a series of passive poses that are held for longer periods of time, up to 3 to 5 minutes. And these poses work on areas that are rich in connective tissue, such as our hips, pelvis, legs, and spine. So there's more focus on our breath throughout the practice rather than breathing through active engagement in other forms of yoga. So the qualities of Yin focus on relaxation, deep stretching, meditation with focus on our breathing, and elongation and opening up. So our poses are similar as vinyasa, but there's no contraction. And we're holding these poses for 2 to 3 minutes until you'll feel a settling sensation. So you want to breathe through any resistance when it feels like too much, and you'll get all the benefits out of your Yin practice. So let's start down in child's pose. Forehead to the mat, fingertips reaching forward, and sitting back and down. Bring your big toes to touch. Relax your shoulders, and start to connect with your Ujjayi breathing. So we're breathing through our nose, feeling the constriction in the back of our throat, and breathe back out your nose. Do that for a count of 3, and then exhale for 3. Today's theme for our yoga practice is Ishvara Pranihana, which is the practice of surrender, meaning letting go. And I chose this theme because we're focusing on our hips today. And if you've done yoga, you know that our hips can be tight in certain poses. So we do hip openers, but that can release a lot of emotion because our hips hold a lot of emotional stress. So if we've had a traumatic event or multiple small events, similar to grinding our teeth and feeling the tightness in our jaw, or clenching your fist and feeling tightness in your shoulders, we can hold a lot of this stress and emotion, feelings of fear, anxiety, and sadness, and it stores in our hips. So in certain hip openers like pigeon, you can feel a flood of emotions come through, and that's what I want to focus on today. So when we're releasing our hips out, try to focus on completely surrendering and allowing an emotional release. And take another breath in through your nose. Big inhale, feeling the constriction. And exhale back out your nose. On the exhale, come to tabletop. And move your hips side to side. Since we're really going to be working on the hips today, we want them to be nice and warm. You can go forward and back and bring your hips in circles and go the opposite way. And then come to seated. So we'll do our pranayama practice. The word prana meaning life force, and pranayama is the regulation of breathing through techniques and exercises. And in the short term, this is helping us focus into our practice. But in the long term, this improves lung capacity, therefore improving oxygen to our cells that aids in decreased stress, increase in our digestion, and improvement in sleep. So we're in seated, and I want you to close your eyes here to really focus on your breath. And start by closing your right nostril with your right thumb, and inhale through your left nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now close both nostrils and hold for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your right and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your left closed and inhale through the right nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils and hold for 16, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your left and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the right closed and inhale through the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils and hold for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release the right and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the left closed and inhale through the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils and hold for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the left as well and hold for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the right and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left close and inhale through the right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils and hold for 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And now take a few inhales and exhales here, really feeling connected to our breath. Eyes are closed, completely relaxed, and fully focused. For our first posture, we'll stay in seated, and this is a neck opener. So take your right hand and put it above your left ear, and pull your right ear to your right shoulder. And then sitting up with a straight spine, and extending your left fingertips next to your left hip. And get comfortable here. We'll hold this for about a minute and a half, and then we'll do the other side. So gently close your eyes and breathe, and you push a little farther if you need to feel more of a stretch in your left neck. Now release your right hand and bring both your hands to the back of your head. Bring your chin to your chest. Getting a stretch now in the back for a counter stretch. So you'll notice in yin, we're holding these stretches for such a long time, you need to counter stretch somehow. So if you're doing a forward fold, you need to do a back bend for your next posture. So now release your neck. We'll go to the other side. So bring your left hand to the right side of your head and extend your right hand out next to you with your back straight. And rest your eyes, and we'll hold this for a minute and a half on this side. And release your left hand. And again, bring both hands to the back of your head and chin to the chest to stretch forward. And then just come back to neutral spine. We're going to come onto our bellies. So swing your legs around. And this is called Sphinx or Seal, but it's similar to Up Dog in Vinyasa. So you can be on your forearms. Your legs are wide, pushed back, but nothing's contracted. And we're on the tops of our feet. And to intensify, you can go into Seal, where you extend your arms out. And your chest is forward, shoulders are back and down. If you have a bolster, you can rest your forearms on the bolster if that's more comfortable. And if you bring your arms forward, it'll be a little less pressure on your back. But once you feel that stretch in your lower back, just try to relax and breathe into the posture. And we're going to hold here for about 2 minutes. So wherever you are, release your arms and swing your legs around to come onto your back. You're going to go into saddle. So you have a bolster or a blanket or a pillow. Lay that along your spine. So the whole bolster should be in line with your spine at the top of your glutes. And then option to keep your legs out straight and bend one knee, or full saddle where you can bend both knees and just let your arms relax by your side. We'll be in this for about 5 minutes. And slowly come out of saddle, bringing that bolster from behind your back, extending out your legs. And you can windshield wiper your legs, so bend your knees and windshield wiper side to side to release your lower back. And we'll come into happy baby here. So grab your feet, the bottom of your feet or the sides of your feet, and try to get them flat as if you might be able to walk on the ceiling. And your hands grab the outside edges of your feet, or modify by grabbing the ankles. And the knees will pull in toward your armpits. Your chest is open, the back is flat, and your neck is flat on the ground. If your knees continue to come any further back and your head lifts up, it means your hips are tight. So this is a big hip opener for us. So bring your hands to your ankles or your mid-shins to modify. And wherever you are, just rock side to side or up and back on your spine. And really feeling the stretch, opening up our hips, feeling the release in our lower back. So we'll come out of our happy baby, letting our legs fall to the mat and pushing ourselves up to seated. We're going into shoelace here, so there's some modifications, but we'll start with bringing our right leg over our left, and your feet should be next to your hips. So this is a crossover twist posture. And the option to modify, you could bring your right leg over your left and do a twist. So pushing on your left leg and looking over your right shoulder. And we'll just stay here in shoelace for about 2 minutes. So you want to feel the stretch in the opposite hip and also in your lower back. And once you're comfortable, just rest your eyes. And breathe into the posture. And with the breath, you'll notice you can go a little farther. Slowly come back to center if you're twisted. And release that left leg. We'll do the other side. So bring your right leg over your left. And your feet are next to your hips. You can kind of push down on your leg until you feel the hip stretch. Or do a seated twist. Looking over your shoulder. Pushing on your leg until you really feel that stretch in your hip and in your lower back open up. And then we'll stay here for the same amount of time on the other side. releasing out a shoelace. You can lean back and windshield wipe your knees from left to right again to release that lower back tension. And we're going to come into caterpillar. So if you have a bolster, blankets, stack them on top of your legs. And your legs will be out straight like you're going to do a seated forward fold. We'll put the bolster on top of your legs and then a blanket there. And you can hug the blanket, just let your head fall forward, chin to your chest, leaning over the bolster, and you can round out your back. No contraction here, we're just feeling comfortable, but you'll feel your hamstrings open up as the stretch goes on. And we'll stay here for a little bit. Just let the crown of your head fall forward, and your hands can come down by your side if you like, or you can hug them on top of the bolster. Just let your forehead fall low. And we'll relax here for a couple minutes. So slowly rise up at a caterpillar. You might feel a little dizzy. You want to let the tension release from your neck. And to counter stretch quickly, we'll just bring the bolster under our knees and come onto your back. Or you can windshield wiper your legs again. Either way, a reclined stretch will counter the caterpillar. And then take the bolster out if it's under your knees, and bring it to under your lower back, and we'll go into supported fish. So instead of going up and down your spine, the bolster is now just at your lower back. And then you let your spine fall down, and you're on your shoulders and the back of your neck. And you can keep your arms by your side or on your heart and your stomach, or even above your head. Whatever feels comfortable, just relax here. We'll stay here for 4 minutes. So coming out of fish, bring the bolster out from your lower back, and then rise up. Go into some hip openers here. So the first one is dragon. I like to start in downward dog and bring my right foot to my right hand. Bring it to the outside of your right hand. And then drop down your left knee. So you're in a low lunge and your hand is inside your foot. And you can come onto the sole of your foot. So this is like runner's lunge. But your back knee is down, nothing's contracted. And you're on your hands. If you feel the stretch in your right hip, stay here. Or you can come down onto your forearms. And you can use a bolster here to support your arms or a block. You just don't want to lean too far back into that back knee. You don't want your left knee to be hinged where your bottom is sitting back. You want it to be at a 90-degree angle. And breathe here. If you start to feel like you can go deeper halfway through the stretch, then please do so. And if you need more intensity, you can actually grab that back foot. So reach your left arm back and lift your left foot up, looking over your left shoulder. But if this is too much and you feel the stretch in your right hip, that's okay to stay there. We'll just stay here for a few minutes. This is a big hip opener stretch. Now rise up from your lunge, and we'll come back into a downward dog to transition to the other side. So bring your right foot back to meet your left foot, and then kick your left foot to your left hand. And it's on the outside of your hand, and inch it out a little bit. You can come onto the knife edge of your left foot and drop that right knee down at a 90-degree angle. And then lower down either onto your forearms, use the blocks. Just do whatever you did on the other side to keep everything balanced. And again, option to grab your right foot and look over your right shoulder. And let your head hang low. Close your eyes here. Really enjoy this stretch, especially for runners. For anyone sitting at a desk, this is a great stretch for you. Rise up from our lunge and come back into downward dog. We'll go into half splits. This is called monkey. So again, lift your right foot and step to your right hand, but this time to the inside of your right hand. And this time we're going to lean back into that left hip, but keeping the knee at 90 degrees and straightening out the right leg. It's good to have blocks next to you, or lean forward, stretching into your right hamstrings and resting the crown of your head forward, chin to your chest. You want to feel this in your hips and your hamstrings, trying to lengthen the spine. And your hips are above your back knee. Avoid rounding too much. Rise your head up and release the lunge. And we'll come back into downward facing dog to do the other side. So inhale your left leg up. Exhale your left foot to your left hand, to the inside of your hand. Bend down your right knee and lean back into your hamstring so you're getting that full stretch. But you don't want your hips too far back again. You want everything in one line. And your hip is above your back knee. So you can lean forward here. Just don't round out your back too much and let your head hang low. Take a few breaths here, breathing into our hamstrings. Release your lunge and come back to downward facing dog. I'm going to go into my personal favorite, which is pigeon. So this time, inhale your right leg up high, and then bring your right knee to your right hand. And however your leg falls is okay. Everyone's different because your hips are in different places. But just lean forward. You can use the bolster or just rest on your forearms. I bring my forehead down to the mat. And just lay here and breathe into that hip. And this is the intense hip opener I was talking about, where a lot of emotions can come forward. That's okay. Just close your eyes and breathe into your hip. Maybe you can come down a little bit lower. And really get deep into the stretch. We'll stay here for a few minutes on the right side, and then we'll do the left. Okay, rising out of pigeon, lifting your head up, pushing your head up slowly. You might be a little bit lightheaded. And we're going to do the other side. So come back into downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up high. And bring your left knee to your left hand. And come forward. Bring your chest forward towards the mat. And resting your forehead on the mat. And this hip might be a little bit different than your right. But wherever your leg falls, just rest into it and breathe through the posture. And maybe through the posture and the time that we have here, you can get a little bit deeper, opening up that hip. Wherever you are, just continue to breathe. And we'll be here to even out the other side. So rise up out of pigeon and pushing back into a downward dog. Enjoying the benefits of being upside down here. We don't get to do this a lot during the day. And feeling the fresh blood flow up to our heads, improving our sleep, memory, concentration. Now releasing out of downward dog, coming down to our knees and then to our backs for reclined twist. So squeeze your right knee into your chest and then bring that right knee across your body towards the left floor. And then bring your right hand out and look over your right fingertips. You can rest your eyes here also. Beginning lower back and right hip stretch while lying down. Just stay here for another minute. Now bring your right knee back to center. Release your right knee and hug your left knee. Bring your left knee across your body to the right side of your mat and look over your left fingertips. We'll do the other side. Bring your left knee back to center. And now bring both knees in and hug your knees to your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees and squeeze as hard as you can. Enjoying all the benefits of the practice, feeling really opened up here. And then releasing into Savasana. Lower your legs down and let them fall however they want to fall. Toes are out. Hands are by our side. And our fingertips can be open up to the sky, or palms can be down, feeling grounded. Completely relaxed. And focusing on our breath. And deep inhale through your nose. And side out. Exhale through your mouth. And do that a few times here. Breathing in and out, letting all thoughts go. We'll go into a guided meditation here. So I'll read through the meditation while you're in Savasana with your eyes closed and just let your imagination take hold. Don't try to control your thoughts. This is where the creative mind can come in. Just stay connected to the breath throughout the guided imagery. So take in a nice big breath, filling your lungs full, and breathe out to let go from deep inside. And now simply follow your breath in and out, allowing each breath to refresh you on many levels. With your eyes closed or barely open, begin to shift your attention away from the world around you and to your inner world of sensations and into your imagination. It will do you good. Take in a big breath and sigh it all the way out. Let your imagination take you out into the woods for an adventure that will help you feel refreshed and so you can feel like yourself again. These woods are quite special and a place where you can escape and feel safe. It's your own private hideaway. Pretend as if you're there right now. It's the perfect kind of day to be outside. It's gorgeous and the temperature feels great. Overhead the sky is a brilliant color. The sunlight surrounds you with healing light and warms you through and through. The clouds form into all sorts of shapes and drift on by. And as the clouds come and go, your worries evaporate. Your mind clears, like the depth and expanse of the infinite sky. The trees are magnificent, and the woods are brimming with life. It smells delightful. Imagine yourself walking along a path. Take a little time to yourself and notice what it's like. How wide is it? What is it made of? How does it feel to be walking on it? And with each step you take, notice how you feel more and more alive with a bounce in your step. And it's hard not to grin. Walking feels effortless and invigorating. like you're gliding upon a magic carpet. Walking along, your tiredness melts away, and more you notice feeling renewed and revived with boundless energy. There's a spring in your step, and it feels great to be here. Looking around, notice your surroundings. There are many types of trees, all different shapes and sizes. Each one is inspiring in its own special way. And perhaps there is a rainbow of smiling wildflowers dancing in the light, and the smell of the woods comes alive. Notice the sounds that come and go. Perhaps you hear the sound of a gentle breeze rustling through the leaves, the songs of the birds, or an occasional bark of a dog off in the distance. What other sounds can you notice? The sunlight streams through, beaming a golden light that dapples through the branches above, casting shadows here and there, and the air tingles and the woods sparkle. It feels radiant, and the fresh air renews your energy with each and every breath you take. Take a few moments to continue down your path, walking along at a comfortable pace, following your curiosity and losing yourself in the sounds, the smells, and the colors all around. Off in the distance, you start to pick up on a sound of tumbling water, and it sparks your curiosity as to where it's coming from. It might even be a waterfall. So you take off in a new direction, not sure what you'll find. And lo and behold, you discover a beautiful creek that is gurgling and chuckling by. The water cascades constantly over the rocks like a dance, and the water surface glimmers and glows. Being aware of the water as it streams on by, if you wish, you dip into the refreshing stream of water, and it feels exhilarating. And you feel invigorated with energy, relishing each and every moment. And you are reminded that this very creek gradually flows into the river and eventually joins the oceans of the earth. Back on your path again, notice how the canopy of trees is protective and comforting, and how the leaves whisper in the soft breeze. And the sunlight sparkles through, bringing its warmth and wonder to everything it shines upon, and you drink in its beauty, soaking its magic into your heart of hearts. And now you become aware that there's a clearing up ahead, and as you enter, there is a hushed silence that is felt. The clearing is carpeted in softness, and it feels magical and enchanted. Take some time to explore this special place. How large is it? What do you notice in the horizon? What is the air like? What sort of plant and animal life are present? And now your attention is captured with watching the squirrels and rabbits darting about, noticing the birds flying and hopping from place to place, singing their songs, and noticing all the other wildlife at work and at play. Notice how boundless energy begins surging through you, so you feel like joining in all the activity, feeling the urge to enjoy yourself and play, just like the animals. So imagine enjoying yourself and having fun, exploring and discovering and playing. Perhaps you'd like to fly like a bird or climb a tree like a raccoon and be carefree. And off in the distance, you notice a special place that has a hammock, and a park and a bench, and a swing, and you seem to glide on over and settle into one or the other for a while, enjoying yourself completely and allowing yourself to daydream. And now you notice that an animal is trying to get your attention. What is it? What's the animal like? And now it's coming closer. You're getting excited. And sure enough, you can tell that it has a gift, or perhaps a message just for you. And that's what happens. You are given a personal gift or a message from this special animal. And now, you'd like to give something back in return. And from this extraordinary space, you begin feeling lighter and more free and easy, feeling the surge of life pulsing through you, replenishing your energy. And each time you breathe, you can tell you are being completely restored from deep inside, from an unending and powerful source of energy and vitality. And you feel your energy and enthusiasm pouring back to you to continue on with courage and a willingness to trust, knowing you can more than handle what's up ahead with a knowing confidence. Having come full circle now, it's time to come back from your woodland walk, noticing how your energy and resourcefulness has grown and expanded, and knowing you can come back again and again. And each time you do, your experience will deepen and grow. Whenever you're ready, start to come onto your favorite side, letting your head rest on your arm and pushing up with your opposite arm to a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed. Bowing our heads down to seal in our practice. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in which love, of truth, of light, and of peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste.